Looking for an action cam but don't want to spend $300 on a GoPro? I think I got something for you.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if you haven't seen any of my other reviews, I always look for inexpensive alternatives to these expensive things that we would like to have or need for our use. So I'm not Martin Scorsese or Casey Neistat for that matter. So if I don't have to spend $300 on an action camera, I'm not going to. I found the Elephone Explorer 4K action camera. I got this little gem on Gearbest for $53.99. Let me show you what it comes with. You get the waterproof case for underwater filming, a spare back door for that. You get a instruction manual and a lot of different mounts for helmets and handlebars and all that sorts of stuff. You get sticky pads, you get straps, and you get a safety cable and the charging port cable. It doesn't come with any kind of plug-in adapter for an AC, but it does plug right into your computer and right into the camera and charges it that way. So you see, you get a lot of stuff for the 54 bucks. Manual's not too bad. It is in English, so you can understand it. It's not real in depth, but it's comprehensive. Tells you the basics. Goes over a list of all the little accessories and attachments. Goes through settings. The basic things that you'd expect from a small little booklet manual. It does take a micro SD card. Can handle up to 64 gigabytes. There's a little slot there. It does click in. Battery's down here. You gotta pull this and open it. It's a pain to get to the battery, but comes with this charging cord. It plugs in. I plug mine into my computer and charge it that way. Charges in about 2 hours. Battery on 1080p at 60 frames lasts about an hour and 40 minutes. It says it lasts 2 hours. I got about an hour and 40 minutes out of it. But this is the only way that you get to charge it that it comes with. I'm sure you can get adapters or whatever, but I don't pull the battery out. I just use the supplied cord and plug it right into the computer and charge it that way. Now, just to give you an idea, this is a Zippo lighter. I don't have another action camera, so I can't give you a comparison that way, so here's a Zippo lighter. Figure everybody knows about how big a Zippo is. They've seen one of those before. That's how big the camera is. Button here on the front. That'll turn it on. Up here you have your status of your card, if you're connected to Wi-Fi or not, and your battery life. Press the button on the front and it scrolls you through your different things, get you to your settings. Press the top button to get into it. Press the front button. That scroll lets you through your menus. And you can see it is 4K, 2K, 1080p, all the different resolutions. You can turn the sound on and off. Has time lapse, looping, slow-mo, camera settings. Here you have your exposure and all that. I put it on auto, let it do its thing. It does have Wi-Fi, screensaver, auto shut off after so many minutes. And the settings, it has the date and the time, the language and all that. And over one more, and that's to exit. Push the top button and boom. I usually keep mine in this little guy, put it on a tripod. But the main reason I got this is I got a drone with a cheap little camera, so I wanted one to replace the one that was on the drone so I could get some aerial footage. Now the drone cost $72 at Gearbest also, so why would I spend $300 on a GoPro to put on a $72 drone? Not going to happen. So that's why I got the Elephone Explorer. So, $54 for an action camera. Just how good can it be? The Wi-Fi mode, it's great for, you know, download an app on your phone. It's good for previewing your videos or your photos or whatever on a bigger screen. But as far as flying a drone, FPV mode, the range is too short. It sucks. Is the microphone. It's an action camera. Most of them aren't that great anyway. It's real low quality. You can barely hear lags. It's a couple seconds behind. The image quality. Well, how about we just show you some clips. I got some of me walking around, and I actually got a little bit of drone footage. So let's pop that on the screen and I'll show you what it looks like, and you can decide for yourself. Here we got a little bit of drone footage. That way you can see the contrast in the trees, see the leaves, the depth, and you can also see the sky, the clouds, the mountains in the background. A lot going on, a lot to see. And as you can see, other than me adjusting for the wind, there's really no jello in this. That jello effect you get when you fly those drones, I really don't see any jello. This one's a little I'm walking from the light with the sun behind me into the dark. You can see how it adjusts from light to dark. You can hear the camera quality a little bit, the microphone quality, I'm sorry, with the traffic going by. Actually underneath a highway. It's pretty dark under there. This is on auto. And coming out of the dark back into the light, see how it adjusts that way. This is coming back from the dark the opposite way into the sun, back into the light with the sun in front of us. Microphone test, 1, 2. These action cams usually don't have very good microphones. Well, we'll see what this one's like. 1, 2, 1, 2. Got my voice, traffic in the background, so it should work for a pretty good test. So there you have it. See, a GoPro 4K camera costs you anywhere from $300 to $400. Even a Yi 4K camera is $250. This thing from Gearbest, the Elephone Explorer 4K Wi-Fi action cam, $53.99. 16 megapixels, 170-degree wide angle, takes a micro SD card, and it can go up to 64 gigabytes in storage. Has a 1050 mAh lithium-ion battery, and 1080p, about an hour and 40 minutes of runtime. Takes about 2 hours to charge it up. Has a built-in microphone that is, you know, like most action cams. It has no external port for an external mic. You get lots of mounts and straps, waterproof case. The Wi-Fi mode has a very, very short distance, not very good. It has time-lapse, slow motion, records in 4K, 15 frames per second, all the way down to 720 with 30 frames per second. Has photo option, exposure, white balance, light source, has a screensaver, an auto shutdown. Battery's a little hard to get to, but with the charging port, you just plug it right into your camera and you're good to go. So all in all, not a bad little camera. This is Blind Views. Thanks for watching. That's the way I see it.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.